Oh, nice entry there. Just lost a little bit of control. He went just past the back a bit more.
Mm-hmm. I think McIntosh will be disappointed with that last performance, and also it's his last opportunity
Really?
to compete in this European Championship under 23.
The thing is, do you know what's so sad is that when I watched him in the warm-up area, and he worked well. His movements were good. His judo technically, he was sound, and he was working on the gripping, throwing in the arm, but he just lacked that aggression and that demand on the mat. They seem to want to just take second best.
Yeah,
it's like they're just wanting it to be handed to them. But we know it's a fighting sport, and they've got to come out fighting for it.
Yeah.
It's if they want it, they've got to show they want it.
Yeah,
they've got to show how important it is to them.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. You need to have that killer instinct.
Yeah, and I just felt that he was lacking the killer instinct, and I don't doubt for 1 minute that that young man wanted a medal here at this tournament. He came here to win a medal, but it didn't show on that mat. He didn't want it enough, not comparing to the Frenchman.
Yeah.
And you needed sometime a little bit of grit and determination. If he'd most probably been smacked on the nose, he would have gone out fighting. If someone had slapped him first, he would have been angry.
Yeah.
And I know that it's a fine line of having that aggression and channeling it in the right way, but you do need to demand respect on the mat.
That's
and
right.
he just didn't demand enough respect. He wasn't demanding it, he wasn't wanting it enough. And I think that's a little bit, he's good.
Yeah.
And he's most probably fit, but I think he needs to really improve on the body language, the signals he's handing out, and the aggression that's channeled in the right way. It needs to be much more hungrier.
Yeah, you've got to have that killer instinct, and you've got to be able to intimidate your opponents, and you know, and finally you need to be able to finish the contest. You need to be able to throw people, and
I think he's got some good skills to be able to throw.
But it's not happening.
But it's not happening. You need a want to do it, and sometimes you sort of wish that they would look at the scoreboard and go, right, it's all or nothing. This means a medal or it means nothing. And I don't want to go home with nothing. I want to come out fighting. And if I get thrown for 10 trying, then so be it. Don't be scared to just give it your all.
Yeah.
And he held back.
Yeah,
I think he could. He's a big lad. He's got a lot more he can give. He just didn't give it enough.
Yeah. There's some lovely judo being done on this men's heavyweight mat, which I think is mat number 1.
This is the plus 100.
A lot of Ippons on there. That Russian guy that we saw before doing the big pickup has just won again with another Ippon against the Hungarian. Good Russian boy. His name's Nazmudinov, and he's really looking good. He's steamrolling his way through to the finals, I think. He's just won now against. He's also here. He's here now. He's in the semi-final.
Right, so we've fired through here.
He's just beaten the Hungarian. So it's going really well, that category.
Yeah, same as the women's as well. That was firing through. Haven't caught up on that one yet.
We're going to be very close to the break already. And
so Dvarby here is between these two. There's not really much going on there. The Romanian looks to be the stronger and the dangerous of the two of them. Dvarby really, it's a Tomonagi attempt, but it's very, very slow, this match. Very slow. So slow that your eyes just tend to wander onto the other mats that really are doing something at this moment. You're scared of missing anything. Again, there. Got the German. He's been doing well as well, this young man.
Is there any chance of switching mats? Because I think the heavyweight men is looking more
exciting at this particular moment.
Yeah.
The chance of offending anybody that's just linked in here and going, I'm watching my boy. Granny's out there looking.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Totally offend just because you don't think they're good enough.
It's just that the heavyweight men looks really interesting. I don't think we've seen any other matches from that yet. So
yeah, it's a big lad.
We have
There's Tom and Aggie attempt here from Sweden. We've got 1 minute 26 seconds left. Very, very tight match between these two young men. The Romanian very, very defensive. He's getting away with it at this moment, but yeah, he's got a lovely grip here and left over the top. It comes right round the back, putting himself in such a... falls into the Niwaza.
Sweden producing some very strong 90-kilogram athletes with Newman.
Oh, and a lovely turnover. Brilliant. That's Osakomi.
The strength that he must have needed to do that from an Osakomi position.
That was absolutely amazing.
And they've got Newman.
Good for the referee that he didn't call mate in between that.
That's right. Newman of Sweden has been a consistent medal winner, European champion last year and a bronze this year in this category. And it's like that, isn't it?
Yep.
When you have a strong athlete in a category, it brings other people through. And this young guy,
it's like success breeding success, isn't it?
It's obviously benefiting by having someone of that quality to practice with and to learn from.
So hopefully we could switch over to the mat number 1.
Well, I think our